Oh, we're getting there. I can feel it. I can feel it. Not much left in this paper now. Yep. Ooh, so close, so close. The end is getting there. So let's push on, shall we? So we've got a time question here. We're going from the UK to Canada, and it takes 277 hours to get there. Canada is 5 hours behind. Oh, that's never called actually. Canada's 5 hours behind the UK. So take away 5. So I've done this, and the ship leaves at 10 o'clock PM. 2200 hours, and that's on the 3rd of June. So I've done that as well. When's it going to arrive? Well, we need to add on 277 hours first. So if I divide that by 24, if I say 277, I divide that by 24. I am going to end up with, working out, I've got 11 days and 13 hours. 11 days and 13 hours. And that's because I've got a decimal, don't I? When you do that calculation, you're going to end up with 11.5416, etc., etc. So that's the 11 days part. To get the 13 hours, you would take this decimal and times it by 24, because that's 0.54 of a day. Yeah, so if it's 0.5 a day, it's 12 hours, then obvious. But you take this and times it by 24. So if I take 0.5416 times by 24, I'm then going to get 13 hours. So now, let's start with the days first. Okay, so 3rd of June, if I add on my 11 days, I'm going to be on the 4th. Let's do that. On the 14th of June. Oh, the pen's not happy. Let me see what the problem is. Yeah, so 3rd of June, go 11 days. That's going to be the 14th of June. Okay. So that's the 14th of June at 10 o'clock. Because that's when I set sail. If I then add 13 hours to that, that's going to give me the 15th of June. We're into the next day, aren't we? Because 2 more hours gets me to midnight. So then that's going to be another 2, to be 11 in the morning, won't it? Yeah. So 13 hours onto this is 2 hours to get me to the 15th of June, and I've still got 11 hours left. Okay. But Canada is 5 hours behind. So I seem to have dropped that out. But yeah, so Canada was 5 hours behind, so then I need to take away 5 to get into Canada time. So that's going to give me the 15th of June at 0600 hours. So again, with this question, trying to visualize it, one thing. Don't be too stressed with time differences. If you just write the time difference, it's just a little ladder takeaway. Probably the hardest bit here was getting that decimal, wasn't it, into this, your 11 days and 13 hours. But then just take your time to add up. Just visualize what's going on and don't kind of lose any of your time. Okay, have we look at that? Okay, tax. Definitely something you've got to know about. 2 certainties in life: death and taxes. So this is saying you don't pay any national insurance up to this price. This is your rate up to here, and then there's an enhanced rate if you're above 45. So she's not going to have. She's in the middle. She's in here, isn't she? So she's not going to pay any tax on her first 8,000, and then she's going to pay 12% for the rest of what she's got. So let's work out then, if we were to do her salary, we take away that 8164. That's going to give us £33,836 of taxable income. So we're going to charge that at 12%. So that's going to be 33,836, and I'm going to times that by 12%. So that's just going to be 0.12, or you could just say 12 divided by 100. So she's going to end up paying 4,060 and 32 pence in national insurance contributions. Okay, so just be careful, you're in the band. You're not paying 12% on everything, it's 12% in here. So if she was earning 50,000, we'd have then had to have gone, looked at that amount and then said, okay, 50, take away this amount, and done that in 2. Okay, have a little look at this question. Okay, all this question is saying is that if she's getting paid she's getting paid 42,000 a year. So that's her total. She's then paying 5,427.96 every year in tax. Then she's going to take off her pension. Good to save your pension, absolutely. We need that. So what is left? Once she's paid all of her tax and all of her pension, that's going to leave her with, I feel I'm forgetting one little thing, or forgetting something. Aha, obviously, she's also going to have to put in the tax we just calculated, so that is 4060.32. So that's, just to label that, so that's like our total. Then we're taking off income, we're taking off pension, and we're taking off national insurance, yeah? And that's leaving her with what she's got left. That's like her net pay at the end of that. So that's going to give her 2915.1.72. And if she gets that in 12 equal installments, well, we just divide that by 12. Yeah, so I say 2915.1.72, divide it by 12. We're going to get every month, after all of her contributions to tax and pension, she's walking away with that amount. So she probably should have been walking away with way more, this divided by 12. But instead, she's got to pay her income tax, her national insurance, her pension, and then divide that by 12. Very nice. So don't do what I did there and nearly forget this one. I thought that said all the, our tax payment, but that's just our income tax, which is different from national insurance. Okay. Very good. So now she wants to see what she can afford. Okay, so these are all of our outgoings. That's good. Calculate how much you will have available for our rent, electricity, and council tax. Well, that's quite simple. We just add all that up. They're going to help you out here, actually, aren't they? They'll leave a wee box at the bottom. So if we add all that up, that's going to be 1714. And we just worked out that this, try and crop that, this is her monthly amount. So if we were to say, well, that's what she's getting every month. Oops, oh, I've messed this up. Oh, technology has failed me once again. Here we go. That's what she's getting every month as her net figure. Oh, I've really messed this up. That's her net figure. And that's her costs in the table. So if we were to do the nets, take away the cost, she's going to be left with 715.31. You have to do this number, take away this number, and that's what she's got left for rent, electric, and council tax, because they're not on there. Okay. Nice one. So quite a simple one, really just a takeaway. That's why it's just worth 1 mark. And now she's saying she's going 3 properties. Which property is the cheapest option? Okay, so we've got a monthly cost, including rent, council tax, and electric. So that's amazing. So that's what that's her budget, isn't it? 715.31, and that's just all there, isn't it? Fantastic. The only thing we need to work out is, do we have any council tax to be added? So we've got a monthly cost, including rent, council tax. That's great. Nothing to be added there. This one's got your weekly electric and council tax, and this one's also got monthly electric and council tax. So they're all kind of written down just slightly differently, so we need to work out what they all are. Okay, just to save some time, I just did that. So for number A, you've got the monthly cost times by 12, so that's going to give you a full yearly amount. For B, you need to do your rent multiplied by 52 weeks of the year, then you add on the band. Now this is pay in 12 equal installments, that is for the total year. Okay, so if you wanted to work out a month, divide it by 12, but that is a yearly amount to be paid in 12 installments. It's not pay that 12 times. Okay, have a very high council tax. So yeah, that's your total yearly amount, so I've added that. And then you've got your electric, so I need to times that by 52 for the weeks of the year. And then same for C, monthly, so times that by 12. Council tax, just put that on. And then the monthly, so times that by 12. So your farmhouse, option C, comes out as the cheapest. So it's just taking your time to go through and don't get confused with all the words. Just really take your time. What's every month, what's every year, what's every week, and put your sums together. Show all you're working, and you will get marks for aspects. You've got 3 marks to be had there. So the more you put down, the more you'll get. All right. And I think we're nearly there then. So we've got two last questions. We'll do them on the next video.